Hey everyone, Killer King here, and yeah, as you can tell by the video, it is true. I officially quit modeling. Oh my goodness. So yeah, yesterday I had a class. I signed up for the Thursdays class because I had to go to the Thursdays class because it kind of connects to the Saturdays class. So yeah, and boy oh boy, I never thought I would do something like this. To be honest, I mean. All right. Well, let me tell you guys this. Let me do like a little quick review of the second week. All right. The second week was like the first week. Nothing. But that was because I guess there was like a fashion show going on, like at Macy's at the mall over there. So yeah, it was just me, the teacher, and some other guy. So yeah, I pretty much sat there and I mean, he kind of told me like what he does in the class on Saturdays and Thursdays. So yeah, so since the guy had, was all ready, the three of us went out and took pictures. I didn't take any pictures, so yeah. So yeah, and then yesterday I went to the freaking class. Oh my goodness, it was just unbelievable to be honest. So I walked in, I everyone was dancing. There's probably like, let's see, it was me, two other Mexicans. Yes, there was two other Mexicans. Surprisingly, surprisingly, there was two other Mexicans. So yeah, it's one chick and the other chick. The teacher wasn't there, but one of the students was like teaching. I mean, there was a lady there, but she wasn't really doing anything. So I really don't know what was the point of her being there, since she didn't really teach. But I don't know. Maybe she did after I freaking left. But I think when the class started, I probably lasted a good 6 to 8 minutes. So it took me 8 minutes to decide to walk out. I walked out. But yeah. Let's see. We pretty much did nothing. But yeah, did I say that one of the students from the acting class took the same class as I am, or I formal usually, but from what I did on Thursday. So yes, she was the teacher. She was teaching, and yeah. So they didn't tell me what to do. They you just got started, and yeah, I guess everyone knew what they were doing except for me. I kind of got. I actually kind of know what was going on. So let's see. So she would tell us to say like a word like confident, sassy, or anything like that. I was like, oh my gosh, do we really have to say that? I didn't say it out loud, but I was saying it in my freaking head. I was like, you kidding me? We really gotta do this? And if we couldn't come up with anything, then we had to say confident. And I've been saying confident like 2 times over there, even though I really wasn't even confident at all. So what we did was we had to like walk down. All right, here let me demonstrate to you guys. All right, so you guys can see what I'm seeing. All right. So you guys are the mirror and on the back wall. All right. So this is what we had to do. So we had to walk, and then we had to do like a pose or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's what we had to do. So I honestly couldn't come up with any poses. I just pretty much I mostly had my hands in my freaking pocket, man. I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. And then we just kept going back. We just kept going back and forth, doing the same thing. I was like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. And once again, I'm saying to this myself in my head yesterday, like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. This is just not me. And then yeah, everybody was doing like freaking poses like that and this and all that. And the Mexican guy next to me, he was kind of doing like this, or well, he wasn't, he did kind of like professionally. But me, so So I'll probably say like 4 minutes into the freaking class, I had my thumb in my shirt like this, and I was going like this. I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous, and I stayed back. I didn't even want to continue going forward because it was just ridiculous. But yeah, and then I decided to go like one more walk, and I was like this too the entire time. When I was walking there and back, I was like, my goodness. I mean, honestly, it's just not meant for me to freaking do that stuff. I mean, modeling, I don't mind, like taking pictures, but the walkway and it's just not me. So yeah, so I stayed back and I was like, so I stayed back while the other students gone and walked up and back and walk up and back. I was like, oh my gosh, should I just walk out? All right, so I was debating on walking out. So the teacher wasn't there, so I can walk out. If the teacher was really there, then I might as well stay for the freaking 2 hours and suffer. But yeah, I was debating, should I walk out? And yeah, I mean, I was debating while doing this. I was doing this the entire freaking time. Like, I mean, it was just like, oh man, it's just, and then seeing them go up and back, like forward, backwards, to the freaking mirror and coming back and doing a pose. It's like, really? It was just ridiculous. And then new word. They said new word, and we had to come up with a different word. I said the same word because I couldn't really come up with anything. I mean, I guess when you say the word, you have to like walk it like you mean it or something. I don't know, but they didn't really say it. But that's what I'm guessing right now. But it was just ridiculous. So then once they were going up, everyone was kind of going back. I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm out. So I'm done. I freaking tapped out. All right, I tapped out. So yeah, once everyone kind of got back, I walked and freaking went to the exit. I was like, screw this, I'm done. But yeah, man, I mean, it was just too much for me. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, I should have known what I was getting into. I mean, I kind of did, but I just don't know why. But it was just ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, I just freaking walked out without saying a word, without looking back. I just freaking walked out like a freaking boss. Woo! But yeah, I just walked out. Luckily, Mike's off. Mike had his door closed, so blessing for that. Because if his door was open and he would have saw me walked out, I don't know what would have happened right there. And the thing is, the one of the students, the mom also works there, and she was there too. So I didn't really pay attention if she saw me walked out or what, but I don't know. But obviously she told her mom, obviously, and I don't know if her mom told Mike. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait till Sunday. Obviously they're gonna freaking ask me why in the heck did I walk out. But yeah, I bet you, I'll be surprised if I'm not, but I bet you guys that I'm probably the first student I'm probably the first student that they ever had out of all of the other students that they have in that school and in the years before who never walked out. I'm probably like the first one to walked out, but yeah. So this is pretty much the finale for the freaking modeling journey, man. I mean, I'm not gonna do modeling, so now I'm just gonna be taking acting classes. So straight on acting classes from here on out. No more freaking modeling. Unbelievable. But yeah, and then when I walked out, I sat in the corner and yeah, I waited for like an hour waiting for my mom to pick me up. I was like, oh my goodness, because it takes 40 minutes to get here and back. So yeah, I had to wait like an hour because when I walked out and called, they barely got home. They were barely there, and I was like, oh. So yeah. That was my little adventure yesterday, man. I freaking walked out of modeling class. I'm pretty sure the students are pretty speechless, probably. I don't know. I didn't really get to see the reaction because I just walked out without looking back. I didn't even bother to look back. So yeah, I'm a little nervous for tomorrow because I'm going back tomorrow and yeah. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, Like, subscribe, and peace. Killer King out, everybody.